Hi, good morning all. Welcome to Kids Church and I am super excited today. Look who we've got.
Hi everybody, I'm on Kids Church. Hi Fran, was that okay? Not too excited?
Bobby, that's great. We are so excited to have you here. We know you've been in adult church every week and we have missed you. So welcome.
Thank you.
So today, action-packed service for you all. We've got some worship, we've got stories, we've got some craft. Bobby, first up is a game.
I love games.
I thought you'd be up for a game.
I'm the winner. I like winning.
Bobby, there is no winner in this game.
Oh, how can you have a game without winning?
You'll see.
Okay.
Now, everyone at home, you can play along as well. We're going to give Bobby some choices to make. What would he rather happened? So, let's start with the first one. Bobby.
Okay, I'm ready, Fran.
Let me find my props.
Ready.
Bobby, would you rather eat an orange or a chocolate bar?
Chocolate!
Okay, you want the chocolate?
Every time, Fran.
Okay, here's your chocolate, Bobby.
Chocolate.
Okay, save that for later. Don't know what you chose at home. Okay, next one. Would you rather wear a croc
Ooh, comfy.
or trainers?
Oh, trainers! I love football. I wear trainers for football, Fran, all the time.
Okay, are you good at football, Bobby?
Kind of.
Okay. Next up, this is a really hard one, Bobby. I don't know what you're going to choose. I don't know what you're going to choose at home for this one. Would you rather eat raw onion?
Stinky!
Not a fan of onion, Bobby?
No.
Let me get it out of here, out of my little pot. Suck
What?
a slug. You have to choose. Choose at home. Which would you rather?
Do I have to choose, Fran?
You've got to choose one. Sometimes choices are really difficult.
I would rather suck a slug. I hate onions. Can I spit it out afterwards, though?
You can, Bobby, if you want to.
I'd keep my chocolate for after the slug, I think.
Good idea, Bobby. Right, another one coming up.
Okay, not disgusting this time, please.
This one's not disgusting. Would you rather travel on a steam train
Exciting.
or on an elephant?
Oh my goodness! I want to do both. Both.
Bobby, like the last one, you have to choose.
I choose elephant.
Okay, elephant for
Yay.
Bobby. At home, you'll know which one you choose. There you are, Bobby. There's your elephant to remind you for your trip. Okay. Okay, Bobby, last one. No props for this one. Make sure you're listening carefully at home as well. Would you rather be known for being good or being funny?
Oh. Well, I like being funny, Fran. People laugh at me when I'm funny, and being good is boring.
Bobby, I don't think being good has to be boring.
Oh.
You can have lots of fun and be good.
Well, being good is hard then.
Being good can be hard. But
Being funny is quite easy when you're me.
I can imagine, Bobby, that you enjoy being funny and you do make lots of people smile, which is also a good thing.
Oh. So, by being funny, I am being good?
Sometimes, yes.
Oh. But my mum didn't think I was being good when I threw water over her yesterday. I was being funny, but she said I was being naughty.
Okay, so that's a really good example, Bobby, because do you think your mummy wanted you to throw water over her?
She was trying to cook dinner.
Okay, so when we say that being funny can be being good is when you think about what the other person might like.
Oh.
And how they might feel about what you're about to do.
Oh, so being good is about thinking about the other person.
Yeah, and so I'm not always saying it's easy.
No.
So, Bobby, what we've got coming up is we're going to do some singing and some worship.
Yeah.
And then Devo are going to tell us a story about someone who, to start with, found it hard to be good,
Okay, like me.
a bit like you.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell us what happened to him.
Okay, I will sing and I will listen and I will see you all later.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Good morning. Here's one for the little explorers. I hope you can remember it. Every little hair on my head makes me special. Every little sound that I make makes me me. Every little fingerprint, every little freckle, every chuckle, every giggle makes the one and only me. Father God made me me. He sees me laugh and play. He says that I'm his special child and he loves me just this way. Every little hair on my head makes me special. Every little sound that I make makes me me. Every little fingerprint, every little freckle, every chuckle, every giggle makes the one and only me. Every little hair on my head makes me special. Every little sound that I make makes me me. Every little fingerprint, every little freckle, every chuckle, every giggle makes the one and only me. Father God made me me. He sees me laugh and play. He says that I'm his special child and he loves me just this way. Every little hair on my head makes me special. Every little sound that I make makes me me. Every little fingerprint, every little freckle, every chuckle, every giggle makes the one and only me.
This is the story of Zacchaeus. You can find this story in the Bible in Luke chapter 19. Zacchaeus was a man who took tax money from people. Tax money was what they had to pay to their king. But Zacchaeus took more money than he was supposed to. He kept it to make himself rich. This was not very kind, and nobody liked him. One day, Jesus was passing by the town. Everyone went to see Jesus. Even Zacchaeus went to see Jesus, but Zacchaeus had a problem. He was too small. Everyone was in his way, and he could not see. Then Zacchaeus had an idea. He ran ahead of all the people. He climbed a tall tree. He had found the perfect place to watch Jesus. He could see all the people coming. When Jesus got to the tree, he stopped. He looked up at Zacchaeus. "Zacchaeus," he said, "come down right away. I need to stay at your house today." Zacchaeus scrambled down the tree. Jesus wanted to stay with him. He took Jesus to his house. He told Jesus, "I want to do what is right. I will give back the money I took to make me rich." Jesus was pleased. Zacchaeus had chosen to do the right thing.
So, welcome back.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it, Fran? I loved the singing.
Bobby, you have an interesting singing voice.
Yeah, that's what Mum says too.
Yeah, and you can sing loudly.
Oh, yes.
But glad you enjoyed the singing.
Fran,
Yes,
was I good at singing?
you were very good at singing.
Yes.
And now, what did you think of the story?
Well, I thought Devo were great. And the story really helped me think because Zacchaeus?
That's right.
Zacchaeus,
Yeah.
well, he found it hard to be good, didn't he? But then he met Jesus,
Yeah.
and meeting Jesus helped him to be good. So I know Jesus. Do
Yeah.
you think Jesus can help me to be good too?
I absolutely think Jesus can help you, Bobby. I think Jesus helps all of us to be good.
Oh, I've never asked Jesus to help me to be good. I thought I had to do it all by myself.
No, Jesus can help us in everything.
Yay!
Now, I know from adult church you've been talking to Jesus a lot, and your mum often tells you to talk to Jesus.
She does.
She also says you should ask Jesus questions.
She does.
Well, the good news, Bobby, right now we're going to go across to Emma,
Yeah.
and Emma's going to do some prayer with us before we then move on to some craft.
I love praying and I love craft. Let's do it, Fran.
Shall we do it?
Do it, Fran.
Let's go to Emma.
See ya. Bye.
Hello everyone. In a moment we're going to have our prayer time, and I'm going to show you how to make a paper chain circle, and we're going to use this in our prayers today. So you need to cut out a round circle of paper, just a completely plain circle. It could be any size, and then we're going to fold this in order to make our paper chain. So fold it once really well, fold it, and then fold it over again. So we've got it into quarters, and then just once more we're going to fold it nice, good creases. So you've got it folded into eighths now. If I open this up, I can show you what it looks like this. And then this is one I did a little bit earlier. We're going to draw on it when we've got it all folded up. We're going to draw the figure of a boy and the figure of a girl. And then what I'm going to do is get some scissors, and then we're going to cut those out so we end up with a lovely paper chain. And we are today going to think about people we would like to pray for. They could be in our family, they could be friends, people that we're not being able to see much at the moment, people that are special to us, or people that we know need help. And we're just going to write, if you could be thinking of some of those people that you know, and then we'll write their names on the figures when we've cut all the paper chain out. And then we're going to pray today about God's goodness and how we can pray that they will really know God's goodness. So this always takes you a little bit longer than you think, and you might need a bit of help with an adult to just get, I used a plate to circle round a plate to make the big circle on the paper, and then I cut that out, and yeah, and then it's the folding. I'm nearly there. I haven't got, can you believe it? I haven't got the right kind of scissors, so I had some big scissors. Okay, so that's what it's going to end up like when we've cut it out. And I am now going to open it up to show you what the circle paper chain is going to look like. There we go. So there's a circle paper chain, and how many people have we got there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So if you can be thinking of 8 people, or we don't even have to have a whole 8, but people, and you could write their names on the figures, and we can also colour them in. And then we're going to go ahead and pray for them shortly. Okay? Okay, so now that we have our paper chain circle, we're going to do just a very little bit of chat and catch prayer for some of these people. And I'm just going to choose Ethan, my son, on there. And when I was praying the other day about goodness, I had the word sparkle, which to me meant, I felt it meant that God's goodness is a beautiful thing that sparkles. It sparkles in our lives. It's a fun thing. It's a lovely, fun, enjoyable thing to have in our lives. And it's the kind of thing that we can give as gifts to other people. When God gives us good things, or he places good things in our lives, then we can use that to help other people. So, Lord, Father God, I thank you for Ethan. And I just pray you will show him how good you are, and that goodness is a great thing. And everything that you've made, you have said is good. And help Ethan see the goodness in this world and in the people that he knows, and help him be able to do good things for other people. And I might also just be quiet now and try and catch and hear what God is saying to me more about Ethan, and how I can just pray more for Ethan, and how I can help him and show him myself to just know how good God is, and that God really is a good God who wants to give us good things, and he wants to show us just how good he is. So I hope that's helped you a little bit, and it would be great if you could fill this prayer chain circle in, fill the other people, write names on them for people you know, and start just doing some chatting and catching with God about these people. And yeah, I really hope that God does speak to each of you about his goodness.
Hi guys, we're going to do the craft today. So it's all about Zacchaeus. So we're going to make a tree with our hand, and then we're going to use some fruit to make the leaves, and we're going to draw Zacchaeus and Jesus on it. So we're going to need some fruit or vegetable. So it's fruit of the spirit. So I have got some rhubarb, I've got half a satsuma, I've got a bit of cauliflower because it looks really cool, and a carrot, but you can use anything you like really. And I've got some paint, and I've got a big piece of paper, and I've got a pencil, and you might need a Sharpie later. Now, if you don't have these things, that's fine. You can just get crayons and felt tips, and that's fine. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to make our tree, and we're going to draw around a hand. So you need to space your fingers out really wide, especially your thumb, because Zacchaeus is going to sit on that thumb. And you also need the length of your arm as the main tree trunk. So I'm just going to draw around that. There we go. Nice and carefully. So you might need a grown-up to help you do that. So there we go. And then I am going to put one splodge with my thumb in some brown paint. So I've got some brown paint on my thumb, and I'm going to do Zacchaeus's face. And then down here, I'm going to do Jesus's face too, because he was on the ground and he looked up and saw Zacchaeus in the tree. And then I'm going to just get some brown paint on my paintbrush, and very quickly, this was only going to take me a couple of minutes. Obviously, you guys will spend a lot more time on this and do it really carefully, but I'm just going to make the tree. So your fingers make beautiful branches, don't they? And it looks a little bit like our church symbol as well. Have you noticed that? That our church symbol is a tree made up of a hand. Isn't that cool? With lots of swirly leaves. But today we're not going to do swirly leaves. We are going to do fruit leaves. Now the reason why we're going to do fruit, and actually I've cheated, I'm also doing vegetables because they're basically a bit more fun to do. The reason we're doing fruit and vegetables is we're doing the fruit of the spirit. So I thought we would do some of that. So the first one I'm going to do is a piece of rhubarb. So I'm going to stick that in blue paint. And I'm going to do some blobs of rhubarb leaves. So these are all our lovely leaves in the tree, but I've forgotten something already. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to stop with the blue and go back because I forgot to draw my bodies. So I'm going to draw Zacchaeus here. So here he is. Here's his arms up here. Oh, I haven't done him very well. That doesn't really matter. There he goes. He's waving. So this is his head, so I've just drawn his body, and I'm just going to do his feet kind of hanging off here, because he's sort of sitting in the tree, isn't he? And then I'm going to do Jesus as well. So he's also waving. So here he is, and there is his, oh, again, I haven't done him very well, but you'll do it much better. And there's his feet. There's Jesus. Looks like he's got an oversized shirt on. Right, back to the vegetables. So here's a half a satsuma. So I think we will do pink leaves with satsuma. So isn't this fun? We're popping the fruit into the paint, and then we can just do these fun prints to make leaves, and we can pop them around the branches so that it looks really, really bright and cheerful. And this is why you need a really big piece of paper. I've got my half carrot, so I cut my carrot in half. You'll need your grown-ups to help you with the cutting of your fruit. Okay, so here we go. Some nice long green leaves. Oh, they look really fun. Carrot leaves. Okay, we've got one more kind of leaf to do. I'm going to put that one there. So it looks like Zacchaeus is sort of almost hiding. Right, I've got my bit. Anyone know what this is? It's not a fruit, is it? Did you catch it that it's not a fruit? It's a bit of cauliflower. I think the cauliflower looks really lovely. So I'm going to do some red cauliflower leaves. I know we don't normally have pink leaves, do we, or red leaves. Maybe in the autumn we might get pink and red leaves. So here we go. Here's some fun cauliflower leaves. Look at that. So you can have an awful lot of fun making your tree look so colourful and so beautiful like this. And then when you're finished, you can also colour in Jesus and Zacchaeus in the tree, or you might want to wait until they have dried. So I'm just going to move that over and bring in one that I did over here. This is one I did earlier. So Zacchaeus and Jesus are dry. So now I can, with my Sharpie or another felt tip if you've got one, I can do a little face on Jesus. Look, he's really happy because he's spotted Zacchaeus. And I'm going to do some hair on Jesus. And I think, yeah, Jesus did have a beard, I'm sure of it. So there's Jesus, and here's Zacchaeus as well. Zacchaeus has a moustache, I think, and a funny hat, just because I think he did. It went up at the corners like that, on some ears. So there we go. So that's your picture. Now, if you don't have fruit and vegetables, and you don't have paint, I thought what you could do is use an ink pad, and you could just very, very carefully with your finger, you could print on leaves using ink as if you don't have paint, or you can just use crayons and felt tips. And there we go. That's our lovely picture of Jesus and Zacchaeus in the tree.
Welcome back, everybody.
I want to do painting now, Fran.
Okay, Bobby.
Can you be quick on this bit so I can do my painting, please?
Okay, we are coming to the end of the service.
Phew.
It has been great, Bobby, having you here today.
I loved being here, Fran. Thank you for inviting me.
Bobby, you are always welcome. And it's been great having everyone at home, hasn't it?
Yes, I'm sad I can't see you all at church at the moment, but we can always do this instead. And if you'd like to send me a message, do. Was that okay?
Bobby, if anyone wants to write to Bobby, please do. If you send it to Kath, she will pass any messages on to Bobby, I am sure.
Thanks, Fran. I like getting messages.
I know, Bobby. Maybe you'll get some fun.
Anyway, hurry up, I want to do painting.
Sorry, yes. So, everyone, thank you for being with us. I hope you have a fantastic week. And remember, everyone, if you're struggling to be good, take a step back, take a couple of minutes, have a chat to Jesus, and see what he says and how he can help you.
Yes, I'm going to do that this week, Fran.
Excellent, Bobby. And now we're going to say goodbye. I'm going to take Bobby to do some painting. Bye! I am glad that is over. Filming with Bobby is such hard work.
Hey, Fran! I did another one for you.
Hi, Bobby. Just one more.
Yes. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Well, Bobby, it's quite hot out here now. I would definitely rather be too cold. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Hang on a minute.
Bobby.
Better now, Fran Fran? Bye.
Bye, Bobby.